What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another video. My name is Nathan, aka Fearsome Rhino 2. We are starting a lot different. So today we are starting a challenge called the $10 million challenge. I want to see how fast we can go from $500,000 to $10 million with a farm. So we are starting a new farmer mode, and we're having a $500,000 to start with, $0 loan, economy easy, and we have a starting farm on as well. No gladiator. We're going to hit start, aka continue. Now, these are all the mods I'm running. Yes, some of these mods are not on the mod of. Yeah, I do know. So we're going to hit continue as well. And just like that, we're getting started. And so I'm going to scroll through these settings right here. This is going to be the settings we're going to be playing with for the entire duration of this challenge. And honestly, we've got some other rules a part of this as well. So the rules go as simple as this. We're not allowed to lease anything or get any type of loans. Anything else goes pretty much for this. And so it's pretty much go time. Now we got to figure out what exactly to do. So I know one of the first things I kind of want to do is, yep, we want to buy fields. So, or a field, because we do need some of that money left over. What field's worth more? That field's worth that. That's worth that. Oh, let's buy that field. Okay. So that puts us down to $302,000. Now we do have some fields already ready to go. So let's jump on in the harvester, unfold, and get started harvesting. Now we are allowed to hire AI workers, of course, for this challenge, just to kind of help us out in little areas. But I'm gonna try to do the majority of the work myself so that we're not paying for a bunch of AIs that we don't need. Ooh, another thing we can go ahead and do real quickly. So, oh, you get 5,000 for that? Hold on, if I sold you, oh, perfect. Actually, hold up. Let me get this thing started, and what we can do is we can place down some productions already as well. Hopefully should help us out in getting everything going. So let's go ahead and open up this. Yep, we'll set that to go. Start the harvester. All right, I'm gonna let the AI go on what it's gonna do. Now let's get the John Deere started up and pulled on over here. Let's get that trailer out of the way as quick as we can, because there's definitely a lot of productions and that type of stuff that I want to do. All right, so we're gonna go here to build mode. I think productions are gonna be like the main key of this whole demographic. Now I do know these starting productions are definitely the way to go, and that is what we're gonna start with. What kind of one do we want to start? Oh, I wouldn't mind getting one of these. Can we line one up with like one of these really big trees right here? I wonder if I set you down like right. No, I'm not gonna do that. Could put it down like right here in this area. No. Oh, hold up. We can actually get rid of you. Perfect. Okay. So what we want to probably do is pick up. We don't want oils, or actually we could get oils because we have the canola right there that we could actually leave this part of this right here, but the canola factory like right in here. I want to go ahead and get several productions go ahead and started so that we can produce as much as possible. You know, we can put the bakery like right there, and grain mill. Now I need this grain mill to go like right there in that area so that we're able to unload there and then take them over there. Another huge thing that we need on the farm. What's in the used market? So we do have a mod in here that ups how much we have in the used market by an substantial amount. It is not public, it is private, so I'm sorry about that. I don't see anything that we would need in here yet. Okay. All right, after a little bit of debating with myself later, we have ourselves a forklift and an international CV series. Now, I do love this truck a lot. I'm not gonna lie to nobody. And honestly, with the storage space in the back, it's very useful in my opinion. Now, I cannot drive both of these back, so I'm gonna actually create a destination for it to go. And I'm just gonna send it all the way back to the farm right there. It will not go right there, so I need to set another one. So maybe we need to set it on the road. So setting it on the road, we'll put it right there. All right, we'll let the AI worker take that back to the farm, and I'm gonna go ahead and take this back because we shouldn't need these honestly today, but we will need them eventually. Alrighty, so we just got the forklift back, we have the truck back. Now we got to move on to a little bit of actual farm work. Now I'm gonna go ahead and jump inside of the Challenger and get this thing rocking and rolling on the fields. So we'll go ahead and set the AI worker to that. On top of that, we'll go ahead and take the John Deere, and we'll just go ahead and take the John Deere and start unloading the Massey Ferguson harvester real fast. So one thing we definitely do need to think about is fertilizing the fields. I'm thinking we get a spreader or something like that so that we can honestly spread it instead of spray it, but a sprayer would be better because you could do herbicide as well. All right, we'll let that guy keep on rocking and rolling. As simple as unload that real fast. And now we need to start making wheat flour, I think. Yes, wheat flour is what we need. We need to go ahead and start producing as much as that as we can. So there is a little extra resources of revenue. So you got the honeybees right here. On top of those, you do have your solar panels. You got one right there, and I think there's another one around here somewhere else, for what I could see at least earlier. Yep, right here you got your other solar panel right here. So you do got other sources of revenue, but not that much revenue. Just so you guys do know, I am switching the automatic engine on and off to off. And now let's take over the combine for a little bit because I don't see anything else we need to spend money on right now. So I'm going to take over the combine and get these two fields harvested while I am trying to figure out what our next steps are. Alrighty, and just like that, we're not done with that, so we're gonna park semi close to it as we can, and we're gonna unload directly onto this production. All right, so let's go ahead and open up this right here, activate the canola production. And so now this production will go ahead and start making more of the canola oil so that we can actually take that and sell it for more money. Now, I've been trying to figure out what I want to do with that straw over there. I'm not going to keep it as much as I thought I was. There is just no money in it for me to do it. So we got that loaded up there. We're going to fold up the harvester because it's going to be a little bit before we're able to do anything else. Take that, go ahead and back this up all the way into here. All right, so we went in and fired the AI worker there for a little bit. I am just going to take over the rest of these headland passes. He did the majority of the field. Next thing we'll probably end up doing is setting an AI probably to start planting the fields. I don't know with what yet, so that's why I kind of haven't done it yet. And I'm hoping that once we get this done, we'll be able to plant it. So one thing that I'm still trying to figure out is what I want to do, if I do want to do a sprayer or if I want to do a fertilizer spreader. As much as I don't want to, I think the sprayer is going to be the best option to go for, but we don't need it right away. All right, so what we're waiting on right now to find out which one we want to do is I'm waiting to see if anything comes in the used dealership market tomorrow, and we're just going to play ear by ear, day by day kind of a situation. And just like that, it didn't take as long as I thought it would to actually get this entire area cultivated. I think that over there, though, I'm just gonna yeah, I'll just set an AI worker to get this little field done because I want it to be a proper seed bed. So we'll let the AI worker go ahead and get started on that while I need I need this right here. I need the John Deere tractor for a little bit because I have to go to town and pick up some not fertilizer. I need to go to town and pick up some seed. Alrighty, so here we are back at the store. I did not rent it. I just kind of reset both our semi truck and of course our forklift. I'm gonna have an AI worker probably drive the forklift back. And once I get this to the farm, I'm gonna set an AI worker to get started on planting, most likely, while I work on a contract to try to make a little bit of our money back for the day. So I want to still try to make as much money as we can. And I do think doing some of these contracts, because there's some really easy contracts out there that I really want to show you guys how to do. All right, we're getting this. We'll set destination to right there. All right, there we go. So we'll go ahead and pass the AI worker real fast and we'll let him drive on to the house while we go ahead and take all this seed back to the main farm and fill up the main seeder. One of them was on a discount, so I went ahead and picked up 2 pallets of it, so hopefully this is enough to go ahead and plant most of the farms, because one thing we are going to kind of focus on planting right now is either canola or it's going to be oats. I think it's going to be a mixture, probably half oats, half canola, just to make sure we keep our productions continuously going and honestly making as much money as we can. As of right now, I don't know of any canola oil productions that would use the canola oil, so that may be as far as we go with it, is just making a canola oil. Something simple, but those usually do sell for good money. We'll go ahead and back this up. Oh, I didn't even need to buy seed right now. That's right. It is what it is. We can use it later. All right, we're gonna let the John Deere go ahead and get started on that. So there's a couple things I want to show you guys how to, which is you can do bale wrapping contracts, collect deadwood contracts, fertilizer, stuff like that. I really like this and I really want to give it a shot and see what it feels like to do it. Technically this is leasing, but it's not. I'm not allowed to use it on my own stuff. Plus, if there's a field that I want me to harvest that needs a giant combine, I'm not going to use my own combine when I can just use theirs. So this is not leasing. You are allowed to use their own stuff for this. So I am going to I'm going to borrow the equipment for $4,000, and then I'm going to tab over here and we are good to go. Hopefully there's enough Ronnie wrap on there, which that's another cool addition. The barge is on the other side, so I might be better off just heading over here and just go across the bridge and just go like that. All right, let's go up there real fast and start wrapping some bales. And this is the contract, just sitting here wrapping some bales. I really like this kind of idea where you can actually wrap bales. I don't know, it's a little cool thing that they added in where they'll actually spawn in randomly for you just stop by. Oh, I need to have that sit automatically drop off because this is not our field. There's not really much to this than just pick it up, go to the next one, wait for it to finish wrapping, and yeah. And this is simple money. We're already almost 50% done. And watch, this time this drops. Cut to there, drops it. Oh, should be 50%-ish close. Yep, 50% now. And just like that, all you gotta do is hit the collect button and there we go. $1,700. We can actually do it again and rent that one as well. And do a couple more fields. Just simple money like that will actually pay for all, and I mean all of our expenses that we're having on AI workers right now. And you see the wage payment right there, $249. Well, that all just got paid by us just doing a simple little contract. And just how like we did that other field, this field is also ready to go. We'll go ahead and unfold it, even less bales, and we'll make just as good money. And it's just that funny. And the final one out of the wrapping contracts, just to make a little bit of money. I mean, as you guys can see, this is just super easy money. And just like that, Simon throws it on the ground. Voila. Contract is done. We'll go over here, hit collect another $1,000, which will put us at $3,000 in total. All right, went ahead and took this over real fast just so I can knock out the last little bit right here. We got one more headland left over, and we are getting to about the last little bit of daylight for the day. So I don't think we are going to be able to plant all the fields in the exact same day right here. I will say I definitely do love how the planting looks in this game. It looks absolutely beautiful in my opinion. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we still have bugs here and there, but it's all getting fixed maxed out pretty quickly, as John Software has said they are going to make it as bug free as possible as soon as possible. And ladies and gentlemen, just like that is where we're going to call it for today. I appreciate you guys so very much for what you showed me and my entire family here. In the next episodes, we are going to be trying to make $10 million as fast as possible, and I think we are on the right path to doing it. So from me, the entire team, we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.